Hey guys, I just wanted to share a little energetic update that I'm going through, and it relates to shame. And I'm realizing that I would rather kind of do anything than feel shame. I would rather become a success. I would rather chase the perfect woman. I would rather tell myself stories about myself that aren't even true, or about the world. I would rather believe my thoughts. I would rather, there's all these mechanisms that I built into my being, to my body, my energy field, that are really just there to keep me from feeling shame. And I'm noticing that when I get caught up in all of these mechanisms, it's really exhausting and depleting. And I'm really just ultimately running from myself and the repressed shame in my body. And just now, I really just finally let myself feel this layer of shame that I've been unconsciously resisting, And we do things like to not feel ashamed, right? We become a success. We don't have to feel ashamed. We get the right person in our life so we don't have to feel ashamed. All of these things. But that doesn't actually, if you actually go out and do those things, you don't actually transmute the shame that way. You don't dissolve the shame in your body. And life, like I've said in past videos, is always just going to just deconstruct all of that stuff to bring you back to what's within you that needs to be healed and to be seen. And I was just being with this layer of shame. Finally, I just gave myself to shame. Like, oh, I'll just be shame. All the way, whatever the somatic shape feel is for you. It can just be like shame. It can just be like, oh, it can be like dead, just hopeless, all the way despaired. And I noticed that there was such deep rest there, that my body could finally relax, that the fight to avoid myself was finally over in that moment, that I could just even let the story that my mind is saying about the shame even be true, that you're a failure, you don't have what it takes, or whatever the mind says, or you're bad, or however, whatever shape or thoughts the mind creates from the feelings of shame. And I just let myself go to that place, and I just felt like, what a relief. What a relief. I don't have to run from me anymore. It's like this immersion with life that we find when we let ourselves be as we are fully. And it's hard because, like I said, all of these mechanisms, they're so unconscious. We don't even know, we didn't even know that they were keeping us from our own shame until the moment we finally are able to allow ourselves to surrender into it. That's the moment we realize, oh, I've been unconsciously pushing shame away, because we're so afraid to embody the shape of shame. It can be scary, I know. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that through. Just a little real-time update about how I'm working through stuff. I'll see you all. Oh, this could be something I want to say. This could be a nice little experiment for tomorrow's authentic movement that I'm hosting, and meditation is just like all the way. If shame's there, can we just let ourselves, be that, be all the way that? Because when we let ourselves be all the way whatever is, that's oneness. That's when separation disappears. That's when good and bad dissolve. Shame can be a portal to God. Whatever's here is a portal to God. Yeah, much love.